I'd now like to go back and show a few other things that you're able to do with the camera. First is I'm going to go to the unlock button. Remember, I can't get into these because they're locked. See, I'm trying to click on them and I can't add anything to it. But if I go to unlock at the top of the screen, you can see the lock button is now gone. If you design your restoration, you decide that all of a sudden it shows that it's too thin, rather than attempting to continually add porcelain or grind the opposing teeth, the easiest thing to do is to go back, open your tools. Now this is the tool window here on the right. So I'm going to open the tools and I'm going to go to the cut window. I'm going to blow this up and I'm left clicking and then right clicking to move it. And I'm going to say that the occlusal surface was underprepared. So because we've got good pictures of the interproximals and good pictures of the margins, I don't want to cut that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and I'm going to start with a double left click and I'm just going to trace around the occlusal surface. And with a double click, and then I hit the apply button on the top of the screen. And then I'm going to close the tool. You have to close the tool with this minimize button. Once I've done that, you can see that as I look at this, I've removed the occlusal portion of the tooth. And so this now allows me to go back and re-prepare the tooth, take another 0.5 millimeter or whatever is left. And then once I'm finished, I'm going to go back to the camera, remove the camera from the holder. I'm using my foot pedal now, which is in the front of the machine, just to line this up, and it's not taking any pictures yet until I drop the foot pedal. So I'm going to drop the foot pedal, and then it's very quick to just go in and fill in anything that I removed. Tap the foot pedal, and that's the end of it. As you can see, it's now adding. That's what the little circles are for on the bottom. Just saying it's processing the information you added, and once that stops, you're able to go forward. So that's how you're going to re-prep and make sure that you are not underprepared. Now, the other thing that you can do with this camera is use it as an intraoral camera. So we're going to go to video picture, and as you can see, it's now either video or photo. So photo is going to take an actual picture. So I'm going to lift up on the camera. I can place the camera wherever I need to take a picture, and then I'm just going to tap the foot pedal or use the left click button, and that takes a picture. I can go forward and take another picture. Let's say I wanted to get a picture on the opposite side. So I can take these pictures, and then I can also go back and take a video. And this is very, very handy. We use this a lot for our new patients. So we'll come in, I'll start the video. You can see on the top it says it's recording. And I just slowly will go across and examine all the teeth. And I'm making sure as I'm doing this that I'm staying in focus. And what I just did is I shut the camera off again with my foot pedal. Now I'm going to do the upper, and you can see it's recording once more. So if you see something that you want to show your patients, move it around, you can do that. And here again, all this is just evaluating the restoration. We'll hang that up, and now we're completed with all our photographs. So if I want to go to view, you can notice we have this. I can make this larger. I think it's already blown up all the way. It is. So if I left click on the play button, you can see it's now playing back. If I want to stop it at any particular area, I can click the stop button, which is just the standard looking play and stop. I'm going to go forward, and as you can see, it's going across, and I can now view the whole arch. So I'll stop it. I can go backwards. You can notice this backwards. So this is the upper jaw. So here's the movie of the upper jaw. And again, if you see something and you want to stop, you just stop it. And then I can go backwards again. And now these are the photographs. So I can see here's a photograph. These are all photographs that we took during our evaluations. Once the new CEREC program starts up, you can either search or show all patients. And there is Fox Joe Schmo. So once Joe Schmo opens up, you can now see that here I have different. Here's the photograph. Here's the other photograph. It's another photograph. And if I go here, now this is the movie. I can open it at this case and then play it. So if I wanted to just play this back, I could. And if I wanted to rename it, so I could name it Joe Schmo movie. And this I can export it. So if I wanted to export this AVI file, I could export it and then put it as a permanent part of the record, send it to the insurance company, whatever else I need it. And the other thing is I could also delete the case.